We're seeing more of those bands of rain today, and right now in Fort Worth, we're picking up some more moderate to heavy rain. Temperatures have been another story. We've been very cool. A lot of rain-cooled air here. Typically, we'd be up into the mid-80s this afternoon for daytime highs. We're going to struggle to even hit the 80 mark here in North Texas now. 72 degrees is our current temperature, as already mentioned. You can see that heavy rain barely making out the buildings here in downtown Fort Worth. We'll zoom out a little bit further here to our studios that are just on the eastern half of Fort Worth. You can't even make out the city and the skyline in the background now. We're starting to see some of that rain falling on Interstate 30. So here's a look at the radar through Tarrant County. That heavier rain pushing its way eastward, just now crossing the Interstate 30 corridor. 35 corridor, that is, and then crossing right along Interstate 30 as well, east to west, and that moderate pockets of heavy rain. We're not even seeing any lightning in this. None of this is severe, and it's not anticipated to be today. We're just going to see more moderate to pockets of heavy rain falling on already saturated ground. That's going to lead to potentially more flash flooding. Here is the big picture. Here's why we continue to see this rain sticking around, not only from Thursday into Friday, but now we're looking into Sunday and possibly Monday as well. These waves of rain are continuing to wrap around an area of low pressure that is just not moving very quickly through portions of Oklahoma. As it does so, finally shifting off towards the east, it'll take the rain thread along with it. But for now, we're going to see band after band of rain. We'll see pockets of heavy rain, then maybe a little bit of sunshine, and then more rain again. I already mentioned it. Flash flood watches through 7 a.m. tomorrow, but wouldn't be surprised if these get extended into Monday with the additional of 1 to maybe upwards of 3 to 4 inches of additional rain in some spots on already falling on saturated ground. Never a good thing. So here's the temperatures right now. The spread 70s to near 80s almost down to the south where they haven't had as much rain today. It's coming, don't worry. Here's the forecast, the future sky forecast, that is 50% coverage across North Texas today. So not everyone is going to see the heavy rain, but a good majority of us are. That heaviest rain will shift eastward by about 4 p.m. We'll still see some light rain. We talked about earlier in the newscast, a lot of graduation ceremonies outside today, Allen being one of those. They might be getting pushed back if they can even get that off today at all. By 9 p.m., some more splash and dash light rain showers before the next wave of heavier rain works its way back in by 8 a.m. on Sunday morning. You'll need that umbrella for church on Sunday itself. Clouds, more rain continues, temperatures well below normal until finally on Monday a frontal system will push its way eastward, and that should finally end the rain for us by Monday night. So here's what we're looking at from today through possibly Monday. Some spots seeing upwards of 3, maybe even 4 inches of rain. Other spots you can see just to the east of Dallas, off towards Canton possibly, you may not even see upwards of 1 inch to 1.5 inches. Down towards Stephenville, additional rainfall after this next wave is through. So you can see, again, what I'm trying to say here is just a lot of splash and dash type different rain showers. We mentioned this right at the beginning of the weather forecast. A lot of rain in January. That's typical for us. Then we had a dry spell through February into March, a very wet April, but May, only 0.7 of an inch of rain for the first 3 days thus far. We're already nearly in on 3 inches for the month of June. It's going to be a very wet start here before finally seeing a break as we head our way towards Tuesday, Wednesday next week. Here's the 7-day outlook. Temperatures well below normal today and tomorrow. Heavy rain, a possibility. Flash flooding concerns continue for us in the forecast, even into possibly Monday before we heat up and dry out. That grass will be growing like crazy as we head our way towards Wednesday and Thursday, Jennifer.
That's right.